under 17 a started here. Mama nyam under 17 hono na yini komo. Na Bismarck mama squad na ene omo Ivory Coast. Morocco rather. Morocco sure. U17 AFCON e baso. Na squad na da so no. Solomon Kesse, Michael Ama, John Annan. Defenders no Mujib Osman, Kingsley Fosu, Issa Rafiu, Eso, Achu Nico Dina Kase Chochono, Ujabi. Nicholas Esuman, Jacob Nicholas Esuman say cry me din wa. Nicholas. Nicholas Esuman wa.
Say Arsenal for ni sao. Arsenal for ni.
E do why you be afim?
Edibishim. Edibishim. What you
say Arsenal bo match.
Jacob Eche Pote Gabriel Dinaye midfielders na Isaac Bafo Augustine Apia Michael Awuli Michael Nantachi Eric Edujamfi Mark Kagawa Mensa boy already and be familiar.
I think say tournament back
Kasagu Mike ni mame.
Tournament ba ku bi omo boy.
Ba obo atram Universal Soccer.
Oh, yeah, squad ni. Yeah.
Ni familiar.
Like o she go bi kra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forward ni Mark Abuaje, Latif Abdo. One Zalago. Joseph Nabi. Jevi Gavi Robio Yao ana we nso. Idino. No ni team na obo no. I mean who Ntini ni komunya ho adwuma mame. Clement Ejay ana David Ofoyi. Na uze squad we beto dwa say no. Ghana for kasa bebre say awosenka efe no e de obia team a obo no. E share mu say the Black Stars de ne ba aye. Na ye follow up adidi di nkomo kakra na mame nhyase mfi goalkeepers no. Solomon Kesse no esi akanma New Generation Football Academy. New Generation Football Academy. Nimba bi on crown. New Generation. Okay. Michael Aman mi gusu peti ma obo.
Michael Lama.
Manya. Michael Lama.
Oh base
Kasagu Mike ni ma.
Oh base estate.
Base estate.
Ani di minim bibi.
Okay. Ana John Anan enso was soccer intellectuals. Inti goalkeepers ni miensa no. Omu teams omu bo eno no. Yamra defenders no. Mujab Osman edini ede. Mujahid Osman. Onu si akama Asanka FC.
Asanka.
Kingsley Fosu esi akama Atran Universal Soccer Academy. Issa Rafiu ewo Benap FC. Eso achuno manyan team no. Nti minim se ni komu ho a
eso achu mepam
mompe mame eso achu no mompe eso achu ni team ni mame Nicholas Esuman Nicholas nso onu ni din no amfa mame wa ha nti onu nso mompe ni team a obo no emfa mame Nicholas Esuman ana yeto aso Jacob Eche o mu ya niafo na okay from Wafa on
almost on the occupy 4 and 5
Jacob Echene anso Wafa ono Wafa
oni ni nua no na ebo 4 and 5
na ese ba akono so Wafa okay eso no so Wafa okay
Ogum bo adwuma
okay what's this say
Ogum bo adwuma
okay ana Gabriel Dinaya enso ewo Great Warriors Academy okay Danyina okay Danyina midfielders ni nie Isaac Bafo no menya team a obo enti mo hwe na mo mpema me Isaac Bafo Augustine Apia no nso me team a obo te no nso mo hwe na mo mpema me
ba mo nyɛ players
Augustine Apia me team a obo mo hwe na mo mpema no nso ma me Michael Awoli ewo Siano FC Michael Nantachi enso ni team no enya hu team a ono nso si akan edema omo Eric Edujamfi esi akan Kumasi Ebony FC Eric Edujemfi esi akan Kumasi Ebony FC Mark Kagawa Mensa or Atran Vesa Soccer Academy and no midfielders no Oba forwards na yawo Mark Abuaje mumpeni team ni mame Latif Abdul ono so mumpeni team ni mame Joseph Nabi Ebo Benap FC Gavi Obino Yawo no ono so mumpeni team ni mame Clement Ejay ewo Accra Elite ana David Ofori enso si akan ema Validos FC nti wey ayam nante a coach Dr. Prospernet Ogum ede omo me na okasai omo Morocco omo bo omo ho na game a ye bebo yen first game no niema enso akoso ede ama ede senior national ede junior national team na okay nti ye no ye de tie no
Ubiza Joseph Nabi na onde
Joseph Nabi no team bay or Benap Benap FC Joseph Nabi no Benap okay nti no de tie eno no mame mo Black Stars de ene so nyame adoma ye ne Mexico 22nd May wa yonfa kansie na coach Carlos Cruz enso name squad na squad ne bae no akwanchini aso bebre titiru elkodoko players emrantie no entem na say na tie Benjamin Asare your heart to folk Solomon Gbesi your heart to folk Paul Riverson ewo Ayas FC defenders no Oscar Opon Granada Ebenezer Dade ewo Dreams Ebenezer Anan ewo Saint Etienne Menu Dia ewo San Diego FC eno Brazil San Diego no Brazil Nathaniel J ewo Lorient Razak Simpson Nations FC Da Costa Entry ewo Anderlecht features na sem krem okay Ebenezer Aban ewo Heart of Lions midfielders no say na tie Emmanuel J ewo Dundee United Dundee na hona na koroko former player small boy no by Matthew Anim Kujo osi akan Abdulaziz Issa ewo Barcelona B Augustine Boache one of my favorite players Augustine Boache ewo Saint Etienne Majid Asmeru Zuba Afcon e ko Cote d'Ivoire no na my best player no
on the show go Egypt Angelo
Majid Asmeru
Onimbo
Rack Sechi Zach boy so I think no Crystal Palace is all called Stoke Team Nana Jordan Ayubo ne Crystal Palace right
about
Crystal Palace yeah it's all Stoke na Salim Adams and so ewo mediema forward no Daniel J team here dey Kukai Expo hey Felix Afenajan ewo Amedaspo hey Amespo then there Ghanaian teams players ni so team
Italy for the omudi ni there
Turkey for no
Turkey for the omudi
Ibrahim Osman ewo Birmingham Prince Amwakon ewo Nordjylland Francis Amuzu ewo Gremio ana Joseph Opoku and so ewo resort wajem okay inti no de tia ye de ho nsem no mawo enso eno no na squad we beto dwa no Kumasi Asante Kotoko player ba kokra anim Kotoko player ba kokra enim na eno na enei abeye asem I want in time fidie ne so koroko supporters ni bi nsi omonte ase se ibe na emi squad na Kotoko player ba kokra enim ene tie abedwa for magema adwen check akra wo ho na ya hwe se de nsem no esi etie na yewura mu Ghana football Fred Pappoe former Gfa panyin na ode nsem kakra tudwa afa Carlos Cruz yentie ni nsɛm no na yento aso.
Well, listening to the coach and then looking at the environment or the situation in which we find ourselves now, I think it's about the best person because we find ourselves just about 43 days away from the World Cup. We have a team that is down in spirit. They've been trumpeted over their ears for quite some time that they are not good enough. You need a coach with a pedigree and inspire confidence from the players who has got the confidence himself to do what he thinks is right and who has over the years proven that he can really do what is right. And that to me, I think it puts him in a very good stead to do the job. And I find him a very humble and realistic person too. So we can only hope and pray for the best.
Fred Pappoe. Now I say Ghana, you're running to the knockout stage, you know. Too much. Hey, Samu.
I think if you go past the group stage, and it's not asking for too much. I believe it's doable. Looking at the configuration of the teams, one win should be able to send us there. One win and then at worst 2 decent losses would even be able to send us to the next stage because there will be about 8 or so best teams going to the next stage. And I don't think that's what I'm saying. If we cross the first hurdle, we'll have the confidence to ride. Once we qualify out of the group, you never know what will happen to those boys. The Ghanaian psyche is a different thing altogether. There will be a different contingent altogether if they appear at the second round.
Oh, okay. Ntina so say anya something Ghana entumi enya na stadium ba na akwa bibie wo ho. Ye wa Fred Pappoe in some way atudwa afa ho. Kwan ya be fa so na ya mankofo atimi asa aba stadium.
Well, I think I've spoken quite a bit about the Ghana League. 1 is to get the fans back into the stadium. 2 is to do proper scheduling. 3 is to enhance and deepen our sponsorship campaigns. 4 is also to sometimes convince the players. That's a very difficult area because once a player receives an approach from any agent or any prospective club, no matter how funny, in quotes, in terms of what they have to offer, the economic conditions in which they operate with their families, before you realize the player has gone. So the exodus is way too much. So if we can get the environment right in terms of sponsorship, league scheduling to get the fans excited at stadium, there are quite a few clubs whose clubs stay longer than the average. Where like we have the Nations and the rest because they enjoy the kind of environments they are giving. Quite a few of the people, Muspaka, Dr. Kwame Che, and the rest, they are doing quite tremendous. So I will encourage them to keep doing that. But then the FA should also, and is backing them, and I believe the FA can deepen it.
Okay, nti wey ayen sama de tudwa na ena yen mene namontin time fidie ni so ram ko say you George Afriyie former Gfa vice eden nsem bi ato ho na ne nsem no say in the past 7 years everything in our football has been about you and your cronies. However, you failed to produce a single world-class player who could match up the qualities of the likes of Mike Lessien, Asamoah Gyan, Suleiman Muntari, Kwaja Samoa, John Pinto, Derek Watson, and so on. Now, my name say I be the phone and the for the past 7 years. Ket.
Mene ne yadwene.
O say.
Mene George Afriyie yadwene.
Ene ne yadwene o. Mate.
Because players na wabo mudi no. Michael Lessien, Asamoah Gyan, Suli. They all had stint with local clubs.
Okay. Now, and player ba kwa and also wa sell ba or ye train now Ghana for her say work up no betimi akobi Salisu. Na player no na me bisa say omo AC ono mu nya ya na mo ya bisma say obenya no video na ha nti ni video no na etwa gu no Salisu is back. Salisu is back on the pitch. Nti no de tie enso eno no na ma me kwa abedwafo na me ne abedwafo eni ho nkomo kakra na ye hwe se de ensem no etie Mohammed Salisu is back. Alakra
Ian.
Oh fine.
Mamenye national issues kakra.